Thank you and welcome into this video. I would like to take you through the 1 shilling tax amnesty triggering logic, or what they are calling that you pay 1 shilling and the amnesty logic here will be automatically be activated and you can be able to be waived your interest, penalties and fine. But in order to do this, you first need to ensure you have already paid the principal tax fully, so that you can be able to enjoy this logic. So it is occurring to some people, or it is working for some people, and for some people it is not working. So I don't give 100% guarantee about this, because it is not a formal communication from the Revenue Authority. It's just something which has been identified as a trigger to the tax amnesty. So with no much ado, let me guide you on what you're supposed to do, because I have been receiving this query. So what you're supposed to do, basically, just come to where we have payment. Come to where you have payment registration. Then click next. Then choose to proceed. Then you'll be taken into this interface. Just choose the tax head which you want to apply amnesty for. Then I'll just choose income tax. Then choose the tax subhead. Then I'll choose income tax resident. Then I'll choose the payment method is self-assessment in my case. Then you ensure that first I have ensured I don't have any principal tax outstanding here, because in case you have any principal tax, you cannot be able to activate the amnesty logic. I have done this for some people, it have gone through, and some it is quite taking some time to activate the logic. So from here now, you need to choose the tax period. When you choose the tax period, rather than paying this full amount, come here and change this amount to 1 shilling. But this is just a hypothetical value. It can either even be 2 shilling, 50 cents. It can be any activation logic. So then you need to add the detail. Click add. And after that, you can come here and scroll downward. Choose the payment method. So I say other method and then submit. And when you submit and you are ready to do the payment, when you do the payment, the logic will be activated. So you can give it like a duration of about 24 hours, so that you can come and check if this penalty has been written off or has been removed. But basically, in your arrears, it is in most cases it will be applied automatically. And in order to notice that you don't have any penalties outstanding, you can come here and try to apply for TCC. So I've not submitted mine now, but you notice, like in my case, because I have not already submitted that 1 shilling to make the payment, because I don't want to make the payment now. So you see that in case you are given this error when trying to print your TCC, you notice that your ability is outstanding. But in case you are able to download your TCC, it will be you have clarity that you have already been able to waive your penalties instead by and fine using the logic. So that is the logic which I was trying to explain. So the logic is just triggering the tax amnesty area, which is here. This is what we want to trigger, because you can notice as per now, you are told that you cannot be able to perform any operation. So when you do that, the best thing, rather than checking just your arrears, because you can be able to check the penalty by using your arrears, is to use that activation logic. So it is to use that activation logic. So you notice you can be able to check this by just using your arrears here. So by just using your arrears here. So as you can see, the debt is still outstanding. So when you activate this and you come and check your arrears here, the outstanding balance here will be 0. So that is how you can be able to assess yourself and understand the logic which is happening there. But the takeaway from this is that in order to do this, you need to ensure you have already paid your principal tax fully, as I demonstrated to you. Then you need to try and activate the amnesty logic, because that is the logic behind it. But what I want to make it clear, this is not clear communication from the Revenue Authority. Is something which we have identified and which seems to be helpful. So in case you have any query, you can reach me at a personal level using the contact in the description so that we can have any conversation regarding pay as you earn, income tax, VAT, e-teams, or any tax which you have query about. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day ahead.